Is Donald Trump playing 4D chess, or has he officially lost the plot? The man who just 2 months ago sent shockwaves through the Capitol by firing Pam Bondi from the Department of Justice has now handed her a new, high-profile seat at the table of the President's Council of Advisors on Science and Technology. It is a pivot that has left political insiders scratching their heads and the media scrambling for answers. Before we continue, if you want to stay on top of everything happening in U.S. politics, hit that subscribe button right now and leave a like. It really helps this channel grow and allows us to keep bringing you these deep dive reports on the stories the mainstream media often ignores. So let's look at the facts. Pam Bondi, the former Attorney General and a longtime defender of the Trump inner circle, was unceremoniously ousted from the DOJ just 8 weeks ago. At the time, the rumors were flying. Was it a personal falling out? Was it a strategic disagreement over policy? Whatever the reason, the split seemed final. But in the world of Trump, nothing is ever truly final. Now, we find out she is being appointed to the President's Council of Advisors on Science and Technology. For those who don't know, CAST is supposed to be a body comprised of the nation's leading experts in science, technology, and engineering. These are the people tasked with advising the president on everything from artificial intelligence to public health policy and climate initiatives. Traditionally, this board is made up of academics, industry giants, and top-tier researchers. Putting a former Attorney General, a legal mind with zero background in the hard sciences, onto a panel dedicated to scientific innovation is, to put it mildly, a move that defies conventional wisdom. What does this actually mean for the administration? First, it suggests that President Trump values loyalty over technical expertise. There is no doubt that Bondi has been a fierce soldier for the MAGA movement. By bringing her back into the fold, Trump is sending a message to his base. If you stick with me, you will have a place at the table, regardless of the revolving door at the Department of Justice. But there is a secondary angle here. By placing a legal heavy hitter like Bondi on a science panel, the administration might be signaling a shift toward a more aggressive, policy-driven approach to technology and data. If the White House intends to reshape scientific research or handle federal grant money with a more hands-on, legally defensive approach, having an attorney general in the room might be exactly the strategy they need to bypass bureaucratic roadblocks. However, the critics are already sharpening their knives. The scientific community is likely to view this as the politicization of what is supposed to be an objective, evidence-based council. If Bondi uses her position to influence science policy based on partisan goals rather than peer-reviewed reality, we could be looking at a significant clash between the administration and the scientific establishment. We've seen this before, of course, but the scale of this appointment suggests that the White House is ready for a fight. This move effectively changes the power dynamic within the cast. It's not just about science anymore. It's about control. It's about ensuring that the people at the top are the ones who can navigate the legal waters of the executive branch while pushing the president's agenda forward. Whether you see this as a bold strategy to clean house or a dangerous step towards suppressing independent scientific advice, one thing is certain: Pam Bondi is back, and she is clearly closer to the center of power than she was the day she was fired. The question remains, why now? Is there an upcoming policy rollout that requires a legal guardian within the Science Council? Or is this simply about Trump rewarding a loyalist who he felt was treated unfairly by the media during her departure from the DOJ? So what do you think about this? Is this just typical political maneuvering? Or is there a bigger, more concerning plan at play here regarding our nation's scientific integrity? Drop your opinion in the comments below. I read every single one. And I want to hear your take on whether loyalty should trump expertise in government panels. We are watching this situation closely as more details emerge about the mandate Bondi will have in this new role. Stay tuned to this channel as we continue to track the shifts in the White House and what they mean for the future of our country. I'm your host, and I'll see you in the next video.